I've been involved with the fire service for almost 20 years and very heavily weighing on the extrication side of things. I write articles, I train firefighters all over the world, I judge in extrication competitions, so I stay fairly active with new technology and bringing new techniques to the fire service. One of the problems that we found over the years with protection in using at extrication scenes is your hands, which are of course obviously very vital. And we find that by using regular gloves, they're quite bulky and they are not so conducive to those types of extrication tasks. For example, if I have to change a sawzall blade to take off the roof of a vehicle, I may fumble around quite a bit, whereas a thinner, more dexterous pair of gloves like this, I can do the finesse jobs, if you will, tasks at an extrication scene. Which speeds up the process and in the end is better for overall extrication. Some of the other problems that we found is there's lots of sharp objects at an extrication scene, sharp metal and that kind of stuff, and we have to work around that, right? And we have to maybe put our hands in places sometimes we don't prefer to, but we have to because we have to gain access to our patient. Sharp fenders, for example, sheet metal. Often then it'll cut your standard glove. So, again, one of the reasons why we go with a extrication style glove with higher levels of protection. A glove that offers protection, cut resistance protection, crush injury protection, bloodborne pathogen. I had a list of criteria that there wasn't any gloves out there that offered that at the time.
This liner is one of the liners that brought interest for a fire glove. It is /level 5 EN 388, that's the European standard, or the ANSI level 5 in the North American standard. The glove is composed of about 3 or 4 different materials, including stainless steel and fiberglass, and also Dyneema, olefin, and Spectra. It makes it really tough to slash the glove, and you can draw it through your hand, you can draw it across. The glove does cut rather well, and this is the inner liner of the glove, and from there we insert it into the outer shell, which is composed of shoulder cap protect, which is the palm material, fire resistant, slash resistant, and also the carbon fiber knuckles, which is protection for the firefighter against bangs and being gouged with the equipment. The glove is made of different materials, including shoulder cap protect, which is a gripping material used on the palm and parts of the fingertips and knuckle protection. The carbon fiber knuckle in the center is made in Europe, and it gives you protection against hard bangs and bumps and abrasion. The inner liner is Hypora, and it is a waterproof barrier that also gives you blood pathogen protection.
Vehicle extrication is essentially we try and do our best to remove a patient from a vehicle that has been involved in an accident. Right? Typically what happens is once there's been severe damage, crush damage to that vehicle, you can't just open the door anymore and assist that patient out. We have to physically bring in tools, heavy hydraulic tools or hand tools, what have you, to gain access to that, vehicle and take it apart so we can get the patient out safely.